Hi guys, PJ here, back again with a Where is Zor video. And what's he selling? Well, as you've probably gathered, he's at the tower again. So we're going to run over to the hangar section. So Zor arrived late Friday, UK time. It's currently Saturday, very early in the morning in the UK. And he will be here over the weekend. So guys, if you're going to go after the weekend, you're going to like look for him on a Wednesday or whatever, he's not there. Okay, so I get a lot of people still ask me, where is he midweek? Yeah, he's only here over the weekend, guys. You can catch him on Monday and then he's gone, and he can be at various locations. At the moment he seems to favour the tower. He's been here for, I think this is the third week on the trot, which is pretty rare. So what's he got? Let's have a look. Okie dokie, well, bit of a weak week, if you sort of get that. That's not looking too good. Here we have SKYBURNER'S Oath. Now the impact on this looks pretty good. This weapon lobs large explosive seeking slugs when you're firing from the hip. When you're aiming down the sights, the slugs travel fast and straight with higher damage and lower rate of fire. I always think this looks a little bit like some sort of flamethrower. You know, the nozzle at the end here, a lot of wear and damage on it. But in practice, after using this, I personally couldn't get on with it. The impact isn't bad, the range isn't bad, okay, but I don't know, it just didn't seem to do its job. Yeah, it wasn't killing stuff fast enough when I used it a lot. I mean, the hip fire, when it lobs an explosive, the aiming on that is very inaccurate. Yeah, so you're on hip fire, you shoot something, it's good for crowds. You know, you could sort of launch into the middle of a crowd with it quite easily. And when you're aiming down the sights and it says it sort of shoots faster, yes, that's true, but I got the feeling it didn't have a great impact. Can I show you anything on appearance? No, not on this particular one, I can't. So I'm going to say leave SKYBURNER'S Oath, guys. There's way better guns in the game than this. So I'm going to say save your 29 shards. It's not that brilliant. Obviously, if you're doing collections, you know, that applies to any of these. Then obviously get them for your collection sort of thing. Moving on, we have GWISIN vest for the hunter. This is a sort of nice looking item. I always think it's sort of a royal looking thing, you know, like a parade type item, if you get that, parade uniform maybe. Each spectral blade kill you make before going into stealth will restore more of your super energy. So it's not bad if you're a spectral blade, yeah, so it's pretty good actually if you're a spectral blade, but if you're not, it's completely useless. So if you're not running spectral blades, there's no point at all in having this, none, which is a shame. A lot of them do sort of cover more than one power, and this doesn't, so on that basis, it's another leave it really, guys, unless you are spectral blade and you've built your character around that and you only run that, yeah, or you're thinking of trying it and you think, well, I would like a, you know, an exotic to give it a whirl with. If that's the case, yeah, you know, this one. Otherwise, it's leave. So if you want a faff with spectral blade, yeah, give it a go. If you don't use that, nah, don't buy it, waste time. Okay, Mask of the Quiet One, he's had this before, hasn't he? Grants ability energy when you're damaged. When critically wounded, regain maximum health on kills. Yeah, I love the look of this. You know, the chainmail and everything, I think it's great. But in reality, they've got to run your warlock, you know, like heavily damaged all the time, health low, to sort of do any good with it. And on that basis, I think it's a bit of a waste. There's, again, better for warlock out there, you know, that's without saying. It's not bad looking though, is it? You know, picking the worst shaders possible there randomly, and they all look absolutely terrible. But it's not a bad looking item. So again, it's for collections only, guys. I really would leave this. The warlock's got much better stuff than this. Moving on again, Vesper of Radius. He's had this recently as well, hasn't he? So Rift releases an arc shockwave when cast. Rift energy recharges faster when you are surrounded by enemies. And once again, we have one where basically you've got to have the enemies on top of you to do any good. Yeah, if you're somebody that likes to keep them at a distance using your decent weapon, then not so good. Okay for where you've got to stand and defend, or maybe help the team with your Rift. Now, VOG raid is coming back into the game. Having completed VOG raid numerous times in Destiny 1, yes, back in the day when it first came out, this could possibly be useful, but only because you might be using Rift to stand and, you know, kill stuff. but there are better rift-based exotics than this for the warlock. So on that front, yeah, it's another leave it really, guys. Not too impressed. I mean, a rift-based exotic for a warlock would be pretty good in VOG, but if you've never played it before, you'll sort of see what I mean when you get to do it, I'll put it that way. So again, it's pretty weak, you know, it's not very good this week, so it's sort of a leave it. Yeah, leave it unless you want to do spectral. Not very good. So unless you're collecting this week, it's really poor. And don't forget to hit your preview on this. You know, so if you've got ticks across the board, if you're collecting, you know, you might. Who knows? So that's it, guys. We've got Guardian games still running. We've got VOG coming. We've got a lot of community chatter about the new armor problems and shader problems, shall we say. In other words, the cost of everything, which is not ideal. But that's another video, another time. Guys, there he is. That's where Zor is. I'll do the same thing next time, next week with him to see what he's got and where he's at. And if you're interested, you know, if you want me to sort of run a VOG raid and put that up, like I say, I've done it loads of times in the past, that's not a problem. Or if you're interested in what are the best exotics for each of the classes, just put it in the comments below. I'll see if I can get my act together and get it all sorted for you. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.